Fox News at Night anchor Shannon Bream with the background on the court's decision. What did we learn from the court tonight, Shannon?
So, Martha, as most court watchers expected, they said no to Texas. You can't go after Georgia, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. And about how they voted, those 4 states had pushed back, saying, if you take away our votes as cast by 39 million voters, you're disenfranchising them. Texas had argued, well, you, by changing all of your rules at the last minute, taking away things like possibly witnesses or signatures, those kinds of things, changing the mail-in process, you have watered down your votes and made it possible for there to be fraud. And that impacts or delegitimizes the legally cast votes in Texas. The court was not buying it. You'd have to get 5 of those justices to say, we'll hear it. There was a little bit of a semi-dissent from Justices Alito and Thomas, essentially saying they thought the court has to hear matters of original jurisdiction, and state versus state is one of those rare ones. But for now, I mean, that's the end of the road for this Texas case. There are court cases that we're watching in key states, Georgia, Wisconsin, Arizona. There are still live controversies there, cases that are proceeding, including the fact that they're going to skip a step in Wisconsin. The state Supreme Court has agreed to hear the challenge there at noon tomorrow local time on a Saturday. So it is moving expeditiously in these states. They know the clock is ticking. We're watching Georgia and Arizona for you as well, Martha.
Yeah. Shannon, we have a response from the Biden team. The Supreme Court has decisive and speedily rejected the latest of Donald Trump and his allies' attacks on the democratic process, they say, and they go on to say it's no surprise that that was the outcome that they expected. So, you know, in terms of any recourse, the certifications are supposed to happen on Monday. The window is closed, correct? With the exception of the cases that you just mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very last-ditch effort for those 3 court battles, those 3 in particular that are bubbling up in the states. Yeah, that elector vote is going to be cast in just a matter of days. It's not certified until January, actually. So the Trump team is continuing to argue. We still have a little bit more daylight to argue these cases. We'll see. But the electors are set to cast those votes next week, and it doesn't look like at this point there's any court that will step in to stop those votes. And really, the Supreme Court would have been the place to try to get that done. But for now, no options left.
Shannon, thank you very much. Shannon Bream joined